GoFundMe and raised about $42,000 based on this, but turns out to be a lie. It was turning out to be a lie. But let me play the news report that kind of get us all video from a local news station.
Now wanted by Houston police. This story got national attention after that woman live streamed what she claimed was the aftermath on Instagram and started a GoFundMe. Only KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is talking with the prosecutor on this case tonight. He joins us live near the Galleria with the latest. Bryce.
Daniela, Houston police got called to this street in September, and when they arrived, the woman seen in that viral video told them that an Uber driver threw a brick at her head and then tried to kidnap her. But tonight, she has become the focus of this criminal investigation because Houston police say the surveillance footage captured by cameras on this street doesn't match her story.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watched.
This video with more than 1 million likes on the Shade Room's Instagram page captured the moments after what appeared to be a brutal attack in West Houston.
Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face?
The woman is 33-year-old Roda Osman.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
Seen here in tears in a hospital gown.
Now let me stop right there for a minute because I know she said she was hit by a brick, but when I look at her, I don't really see no scarring or that. I mean, I know her face is puffed up.
The abrasion is what you.
Yeah, I don't see nothing that looks like she was hit by bricks. Even when I first heard this, I was like, I kind of looked at her with a side eye.
Like she was hit by a brick. You see how ugly she is, but carry on.
I'm saying it had to be a brick. She's saying brick. What she talking about? A moon rock? It had to be something.
Yeah. Well, let me finish this out.
He told the detective that responded that she was hit in the head with a brick after she refused to give her phone number to a guy on the street.
And was that verified by any of the evidence that detectives looked at?
No, that was not verified.
Harris County prosecutor Keith Houston says surveillance videos from that early September morning show Osman hitting a man first.
So she's the one she was the aggressor?
She was the aggressor, yes.
And it was a water bottle that hit her, not a brick?
He did have a water bottle in his hand, and we think that's what left the mark.
According to court documents, she asked someone else to launch this GoFundMe for her recovery, raising more than $42,000. But as the story went viral, a blogger on TikTok called police, alerting them to this 2020 GoFundMe, which claimed a vicious assault by a security guard in Minneapolis.
Detective Thornton verified with Minneapolis police that there was no assault done at that time. It was completely fictional.
Prosecutors allege theft by deception and believe she would have received all that money had the campaign not been shut down.
The violence that I have suffered since September 3rd is just unbelievable. I can't even believe I'm here. They try to leave me for dead.
In an Instagram story posted Wednesday, Osman addressed those who have doubted her.
I actually have things going on in my life. I actually have real ways to make money. I don't have to get a GoFundMe for money. I actually can earn income because I'm actually educated and I actually am talented.
And tonight, a spokesperson for...
Okay, I can stop right there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I felt like watching it. I lost about 15% of my brain cells.
Man, that's time. That what we just saw is time we can't even get back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's like I watched Love and Hip Hop just now.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. She says she was hit by a brick, and she wasn't knocked out. A brick.
It's social media, man.
Yeah.
People want attention, man. That's all. I that whole story. That's what I got. Is the social media era? People just want attention. That's it. Attention seeking. Want to find some ways to get views and likes. That's all it's about.
But it all sprouted because there were a lot of a lot of her supporters were blaming black men because apparently we're all of us men supposed to just go and defend the woman and just believe her. She's being attacked, and stuff like this has happened to other women where they've been attacked by a stranger. But I mean, would you put your life at risk defending a woman that you don't know?
If I see her being attacked, yeah. I see her being attacked, but if I see her getting hit by a water bottle, I'm like, I'm minding my damn business.
Well,
that between her and that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he hit her with a water bottle, obviously the beef ain't that serious. That between them two, I'm minding my business. But if I see her being brutally attacked, as a man, I'll be like, yes, I got to help her out. Black or white. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she was the aggressor, is what they're saying.
Yeah.
So
and she has a reputation for that too, of being the aggressor.
Right. So he probably popped her off with the bottle, which I'm not condoning, but it was probably his way of saying, "Get out of my face, leave me alone."
Yeah.
Granted, I feel like no man should put their hand on a woman.
Yeah.
Gotta just say, hey, get off me. Let me go. But you have aggressive women who will not stop. And you know, fortunately, and I don't put my hands on the women, but I'm saying some women don't stop until you put your hands on them, and then they'll cry assault. Meanwhile, you. And granted, I wasn't there to witness it, but what they're saying is there were witnesses. There was a camera. She was the aggressor. He popped off, and apparently he must have hit her once with the water bottle.
She said a brick.
So,
she said a brick.
With a water bottle or a fist or a brick.
Yeah. But apparently, what was the GoFundMe page for?
For her supposed injuries.
But she said she can afford it, right? But she clearly said she can afford her own. She make her own money, right? She don't need a GoFundMe.
That's what she said. But
she batshit crazy, man. You put people like this on the news, man. This is exactly why I don't believe nothing I see on the news, man.
So what she said, employable, but apparently you're not employed. If you're saying I'm employable, I have ways to make money. You didn't say my money.
Yeah.
So and tell you these type of false accusations, especially against men, can be dangerous. I mean, dudes can literally lose their lives.
Yeah, their livelihood and their lives. And yes, that is absolutely true. And let me tell you, I've witnessed where a woman says a man did something to him. They go to court. They find out it didn't happen. She gets up and walk out. Nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing happens to her.
But the man is still, even though he's found not guilty, he's still going to be looked at a certain way.
That's right. He had to pay bond. He probably missed it. Not fired from his job.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just like, what's old boy named, the actor that was on Creed 3.
I know you're talking about. I can't think of his name
now. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about, right? What's his name, man? Huh?
Went through something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
But I don't know the whole details, but I heard that was kind of BS too, what the girl was accusing him of doing, but he done lost his job now with Marvel. Nobody want to deal with him in the acting industry. He done lost a lot because of that BS.
And what's crazy is, and I'll say this again, I'll repeat this.
Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
And what's sad about the situation is, again, we weren't there and witnessed it, but let's say it comes out that he didn't do this. Now he's lost all this, but nothing happens to her.
Yeah, nothing happens to her. Yeah. It's just like with the situation with Diddy. Now, granted, I wasn't there. I kind of believe some of the stuff they say about with Diddy, but a lot of these people stay anonymous because if they go to court and it shows that Diddy is not guilty, then these women get to go away. Nobody know who these women are, but your Diddy name is still out there. This monster.
Right.
Yeah.
And,
so I feel like these women that gonna accuse men, they need to go put their names out there.
Yeah, put your name out there.
Put your name out there. If it really happened, put your name out
there.
Yeah.
I feel like there's always someone watching. There might be something out there where she was all over him. And I mean,
that's what happened to Michael Irvin. You remember that?
Yeah.
And now Michael Irvin suing the woman said that Michael Irvin sexually assaulted her, and they got video cameras saying, you know, Michael Irvin even touched the woman, man.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now Michael Irvin, he been found clear. Now he's suing a female and he's suing the hotel.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's been arrested on fraud charges. Brick has been arrested on fraud charges because of the GoFundMe and all that. So I mean,
that's good.
Well, yeah, because you know, if you think about it, that's essentially stealing $42,000.
Yeah.
No doubt.
In some instances, that's a felony.
Yeah.
All for attention, fellas. All for attention. This is a scary world, man. This is a scary world, man. I feel, huh?
Believe it or not, I mean, what she did some things even more egregious.
Yeah.
You know, just because they're upset or mad. That moment, they regret it later. But and then can't backtrack. You know, for fear of retribution or fear of legal action. But it doesn't happen because the woman as the victim.
Yeah.
And again, I don't condone a man putting his hands on a woman, but there are women out here who, you know,
they are aggressive, man. There are some women
they'll start stuff
and they embellish things. Again,
Let me tell you something, Craig. In my career, the worst drunk to deal with is a female drunk. They are aggressive and violent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like you say, there's some women out here that's truly aggressive, man.
And in your situation, how do you even, you know, not to put you on the spot, but how do you deal with something where a female is that aggressive and they're coming at you? You know, I mean, what is you
got to be, I'm not gonna say rough with them, but you have to be a little aggressive towards them too. They being too aggressive. I won't use no type of lethal or deadly force or anything like that.
Right.
I will, hey ma'am, turn around, you're under arrest. And then in my face, I will physically grab them, turn around myself, and put them cuffs on them aggressively. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so that's how I would handle it. I can't speak for nobody else, but that's because I've been there. I done done it.
Right.
I done done it.
To me, being in your situation, you know, outside looking in, I say you have to be aggressive in a sense like that, because if you're not and you're lax, you never know she has a weapon.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What may happen? She may have something on her. And so what you're saying is grabbing, turning around, handcuffing. Yes, that's subduing her in a manner that doesn't feel like you're assaulting her.
There you go.
Yeah,
exactly. There you go.
You gave her a directive. It's not like you went up and did it.
Yeah.
So she knows what to expect.
Yeah. Every female drunk I dealt with, man, the guys are cool. Hey, so you on the rest? All right. The females, man, they want to fight.
Yeah. Hey, I saw it on the other day. I was watching on television where they were arresting some people that ran into a restaurant. And real quick, you saw it. It ran into a restaurant. It was some kids ran into a restaurant. Was in the bathroom. A wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, and a baby went into the restaurant. And they were waiting to eat.
Yeah.
And just so happened, they were saying that whoever fled the scene was a woman carrying a baby or whatever. Oh. So the lady in the restaurant who's working said she called because she heard it. She called and said she thinks it's them in the restaurant.
Yeah.
While the couple was oblivious to what was going on because they had nothing to do with it. But the kids that were in the bathroom, the kid that they were toting, he was paralyzed, but he was a big kid. They were just thinking it was a child. I don't know why. But anyway, they went to arrest the two. Well, they went to talk to him, asking him, "What'd you drive?" Because they knew the car was wrecked, so forth and so on. And he was like, "No, I'm not telling y'all anything. I'm not telling y'all anything." So it escalated. Next thing you know, he's on the ground, stomped and whatever have you. She's fighting him. Oh, she is fighting him. And then when she finished fighting, it's maced her. and she's on the ground. Then all of a sudden she gets clear headed and say, "What are y'all doing? Why are y'all doing this to me?" All you had to do was say, "We've been here such and such," and that's the car right there that we're driving.
That's what I was just saying. I'm like, why would you not tell them what you driving?
What the?
Because as an officer, if I ask you what you driving, you tell them you ain't telling me nothing, I'm gonna automatically assume you the person I'm looking for.
That's right.
You're right.
Yo, the officer came to me and asked me what I'm driving. I know I ain't did nothing. Hey, sir, I'm driving this vehicle right here. That silver color Ford Fusion right there. Trace R University logo on the side of it.
Yeah.
And see, what I don't get is they said, "Oh, y'all were racially profiling me." No, what happened was they said it was African American, such. So how is it? Now I can see if you were white. If the people were white and you came in there and say, "Hey, I believe it was y'all."
Yeah.
But not the description was said, and they went to match that description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all you had to say was, now this man fighting with the child in his arm.
Yeah, they bring unnecessary attention to themselves. They make themselves look guilty, man. All you got to do, man. I know if we as people don't trust the police, man, but like I tell people, don't believe everything you see on TV. Not all of us bad. We just doing our jobs.
Yeah.
We just doing our jobs, man. Yeah. And that's a simple question. Hey, sir, what are you driving?
Yeah. There you go.
If I didn't did nothing, I'd be happy to tell you, officer, this is what I'm driving.
I told you, I would have went out and showed you the car with my hands.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to hide, sir. By you telling me I ain't got to tell you nothing, I like, dude, you looking guilty right there.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they come to your car, and if he doesn't spell it, he said, do you mind if I search my car? Do you have a reason to search my car, sir? I feel like such and such. Okay, you can search my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're just saying, "No, I just want to search your car," nah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's bothering me, you know. But let me tell you something. Put the hands, hey, right here.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, man.
I mean, sometimes we get that officer wants to go home safe and sound as much as you do.
Exactly.
He may be the most racist, but he want to go home safe as much as you do.
That's right.
They don't realize that, man. It trips me out, man. Out here, and you know, a lot of white officers get it worse than I do, man. And I done seen it where they pull over black people, and then the black person automatically assume, like, "Hey, man, you racially profiling me." No, sir, I didn't know you was black when I pulled you over. Right. All I saw was somebody going 75 and a dog on 45. That's what I saw.
I can't tell if you black, white. You may have been driving a Tesla and sitting in the back seat. I don't know.
Exactly. That tripped me out. One guy tried to pull that on me. I said, "Let me tell you something. You ain't gonna run that game on me, bro." I told him that. You ain't gonna run that game. That game ain't gonna work over here. License, registration, proof, and insurance, please.
There we go. Yeah. There we go.
I don't get it, man. I mean, like I said, it's a directive. Someone give you a directive, and they're a person of authority, being that, you know, they're an officer of the law, then, you know, comply. I can see if they do something nefarious, something that's you know, against the norm, if you will.
Yeah.
But other than that, just comply. I've seen so many people get killed or shot and wounded for nonsense.
Bro, let me tell you. And that's why I tell people, that's why I always tell the story. That's one of the reasons why I came into law enforcement. Because I didn't like the way I was being treated. One time in Jacksonville, me and my brother got pulled over because they claimed we fit the description of a robbery suspect. And me and my brother, we got out of the car and complied. They searched the vehicle and everything. They ain't find it and let us go. They wrote us a bogus ticket for a seatbelt. I went and fought it, but nobody never showed up in court. Right. You know, but I went in law enforcement because I didn't like the way I was being treated. So I figured, like, hey, I don't have a record. I don't have a bad background. Let me go ahead and go into law enforcement and try to be that change.
Right.
I always tell people, don't sit here and complain about the police. If you don't like it, go inside and be the police so you can be that change of what you don't like.
Right. And when I did in Richmond, Virginia, I'll never forget it. And I did the obstacle course, drug the dummy, you know, the left flat. Went to the oral interview. Yeah, I'm kind of ashamed to say it, but when they told me how much I'd be making, Huh? I said, wait a minute. To put my life I said, let me think about this. And the guy said, well, I understand. You, yeah. I said, I'm sure you understand. I said, but I appreciate your time, and I don't want to feel like I waste your time. So
yeah. Hey, don't be ashamed, but man, look, I didn't have a family then when I went in, bro. So it was pretty much just me.
Right.
It was pretty much just me when I first started. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, what else you got that can kill our brain cells, man? Trump. What you got to say about with Trump, man?
But I'll say this about the bricklayer. You can't believe everything. You gotta believe, but be cautious.
That's right.
Yeah.
Keep thinking, keep looking, and